So, a little while ago, probably like 4 weeks ago, I made a video, and it was talking about basically making money renting trucks. Can you make money renting trucks? And I told you basically you could. You just have to be very strategic and know what you're doing. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. But right now, I'm at this place. I'm about to try to buy me a truck. So I'm gonna see what they got on the lot. It's a truck that I seen online that they already had. That's the one I'm coming to check out. If it's decent, I might just get it today. So I'm gonna take you guys with me to see the process and how things work. You know, trying to buy a truck and things like that. So come out, hang out with your boy, and see if we can get this semi truck. Let's go. So this is the truck that we're checking out. See if we can buy us a truck. I mean, from the outside, it definitely looks good. Of course, remember, this is a used vehicle. So, checking it out from the outside. Freightliner. What's going on, man? It's your boy Living here. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the channel, Smooth Trucking. So, a few days ago, I showed you guys a video about this truck that I was thinking about getting. As you can see, it's right here. I decided to get it. I'm about to take it to get detailed. Hopefully I can get it detailed because I don't know if they open today. But I'm taking it to get cleaned up. And after that, I'm going to pretty much talk to you guys about whether buying or rental is the best option when you're running a trucking company. Because I know I made a video earlier, like 3-4 weeks this month ago, talking about, you know, can it be done in a rental? You know what I'm saying? You see me now, you know, after running that rental, I got that. But I want to talk to you guys more about that. So there's the truck. I'm about to take it to get cleaned up because it's a mess. What's going on? So basically, I'm at a detail shop right now. They said they're gonna need it the whole day. Cause I'm gonna show y'all the video of what it looked like when I first got it. I ain't gonna show y'all that until it's done, but the inside, man, the inside really need to clean it up. So they're gonna get it together, and when they done with that, then I'm gonna show y'all that video. What's going on, man? It's your boy Living here, the one and only Smooth Trucker. And so right now I want to talk to you guys about why I decided to buy that truck, okay? So stay tuned, more Smooth Trucking up next. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I think it's been about maybe 3 weeks now, I made a video about renting vehicles. If you guys didn't check that out, I think it's a short video, you guys can check that out. But basically, it was telling you, like, if you wanted to get into trucking, but you couldn't afford to buy a truck, you can actually rent to start. You could make money, you know, renting your vehicle. You know what I'm saying? If you absolutely wanted to get into trucking and do that. And so I made the video, showed you guys how, you know, I went to the rented my truck, had a day cab, and then, you know, I went on from there. But the reality of it is I would not recommend that. Also in that video, I stated to you guys that I was able to do that simply because, you know, trial and error. Now, I said that you have to be organized, but towards the end of that, I don't know how much of that video you guys watched, but I also made it clear that it was due to trial and error that I was able to even accomplish that, renting like that, for a few reasons that I'm going to explain now. The rental companies, they charge very high rates, very high prices. You have to understand that when you're renting a vehicle, not only do you have to pay you have to pay for the daily rate, you also have to pay for miles. Okay. You also have to pay, in order to get that rental vehicle, you have to pay a deposit. If you're trying to rent a semi truck, it's like it's the minimum is like $2,500. Okay. Box trucks, I believe it's like $1,200. Okay. That's the deposit you have to give. Okay. So you're spending a lot of money just trying to get that rental in the first place. Okay. Again, you know, you have to pay for those miles when you're on the road in that vehicle, plus those daily fees, and all of those things add up. Okay. Could you make money doing that if you absolutely had to, and just with no other choice? Yeah, you could, but it's going to be very, very hard to do that, especially if you're new. If you're new, man, and your MC is under, 90 days, listen, do not do that, man. Like, you don't, that is a horrible option for you if you are a new MC. Like I say, with me, I was able to do that, again, because I was organized and trial and error. Organized meaning my MC is aged. Okay, so I'm not operating under a new MC. My trucking company is not new. I mean, it's new in a sense if you compare it to, other trucking companies, but it's not new as in a brand new trucking company. Okay, so I'm able to, like I say, I'm more organized and able to move differently. I'm able to get more loads, you know what I'm saying, and move around like I need to in order to make money. That's what I mean about I was organized. I'm organized and able to do that. Okay. Trial and error. I have made mistakes that I have learned from. Okay. That's another reason why I was able to do those rentals, because I have made mistakes in the past, that I was able to learn from and bounce back from. You don't want to have to do that. Okay, you don't want to have to learn from mistakes that, will be kind of unnecessary, if you just wait to get your vehicle. Okay, whatever you're doing right now, I know, you may be thinking about getting into trucking. There's probably more videos out there now that's telling you not to. I'm not gonna tell you not to get into trucking, because you can make it in trucking. You just have to know what you're doing. One thing I would also suggest is get a mentor. Get someone who has been in the industry and knows what they're doing. Okay, if you are new trying to get into it, you're gonna have a harder time. I entered the trucking industry when I think it was starting to go down, and so I was like in the middle of things, and like right now, people will tell you like it's a trucking recession, trucking is horrible. That may be the case, but again, like you have people like me who's thriving in this industry right now. We're making money. Like, again, you see the truck. I just bought me a truck. So you have people who's thriving and tell you like they doing good. It's because they have found them a system, something that works for them, and that's what you have to do. Again, it's going to be harder for a new person with a new MC to do that. versus a person who's been around a minute. You know what I'm saying? Again, from mistakes and things I have done, learned in the past, in the beginning, I know what to do, what not to do. Okay? So buying that truck was the best move. Why? Because it eliminates all those rental fees. Okay? All those, the things that comes with renting the vehicle, it eliminates that. You know, that put more money in your pocket when you buy your truck, when you buy your vehicle. You know, you can get it at a decent price, you know, and you can make it with that. That's how you do it. So, you know, you don't have to worry about the miles when you're on the road running. You don't have to worry about none of that, you know. And see, another thing, with different companies, they have different rental, policies. They have different rental policies when it comes to sleepers and day cabs. That's why in that video you seen, I was in a day cab, because their sleeper policy is different. They want you to put down more and things for that. And of course, the sleeper costs more, rent per day per mile. Now the truck I just bought is a sleeper, right? Again, my sleeper, and that I don't have to pay extra fees for my sleeper. You know, I don't have to worry about those things. So buying your vehicle is the best option. So if you're thinking about getting into the trucking industry, okay, make sure that you buy your vehicle first. Save up the money to buy your vehicle first. I want to stress that. Do not rent unless you feel like you absolutely have to rent. Then rent it, okay? Because like I say, you guys, I did it. I rented the vehicle, came back on the road, bought me a truck, and I'm making this video for y'all. Okay? But again, a new person, that's going to be very hard for you to do. Okay? I do not have a new MC. My MC is aged. Okay? I think that's one of the things that I didn't mention in that other video. Okay? That's why I'm able to do those things like that. I have an aged MC. It's not new. A new person, that's going to be very hard for you to do. Because there's only so many brokers and things that will work with you when you're new. Okay? Whether you're doing a box truck or a semi, save up the money, get your truck. You know, do not rent unless you absolutely have to. Your truck broke down or something like that. You just need something to get back on the road, make the money, rent, get your truck fixed. Then you can rent that way. But buy your vehicle. That's the best option. It's gonna save you a ton of money if you do that. Okay? So once again, man, it's your boy Living. If you guys have any questions about the process and things like that, you know, you can always ask in the comments and I'll get back with you. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time on Smooth Trucking.